Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for July 22nd, 2020. In order to entice more Florida residents to make the trip to Walt Disney World, Disney has announced a new Florida resident Disney Magic Flex ticket available now, starting at just $130 for a 2-day ticket valid for dates through September, and just $174 for a 3-day ticket valid through December 18th. You can check out the full details in our story on our website. I'll also read some of them now. Get a 2-day Florida resident Disney Magic Flex ticket. Again, just $130 plus tax. That's just $65 a day plus tax. Or enjoy more magic with a 3-day or 4-day special price ticket. With the Florida resident Disney Magic Flex ticket, you can enjoy 2, 3, or 4 days, depending on the ticket purchased, at one Walt Disney World theme park per day. These flexible tickets can be used at any one of the 4 theme parks on non-consecutive days throughout the offer period, subject to availability. Both a theme park reservation via the Disney Park Pass system and a valid theme park ticket for the same park on the same date are required for each person in your party, ages 3 and up. Reservations are limited and subject to availability. You can view the park reservation availability calendar on the Walt Disney World website. After months without character dining, Ravello at the Four Seasons Resort Orlando at Walt Disney World is getting goofy once again. The Good Morning Breakfast with Goofy and Pals is returning to Ravello at the Four Seasons and is now taking reservations for Saturdays between 7:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. Currently, Topolino's Terrace at Disney's Riviera Resort offers character dining, and the Garden Grill at EPCOT as well, and the Beast is back at Be Our Guest to the Magic Kingdom. Those are all the only in-park character dining options currently. Seating will be limited, with reservations required at Ravello. The format of the dining will also change. Replacing the traditional buffet is a bakery basket, sliced fruit, and choice of entree with coffee and or juice. Characters will parade through the restaurant in resort-exclusive outfits and stop to pose, allowing guests to take pictures. Guests will also take a photo prior to being seated, where characters will be added by Disney Magic and delivered via complimentary photo download. Guests are required to wear a face mask while entering the restaurant, but will be allowed to remove it to take the photo, as well as once they're seated. The price for breakfast is $48 for adults and $27 for children 12 and younger. Complimentary valet parking is offered via validation by resort staff once inside. To make a reservation, you can call the resort at 407-313-7777. We're actually doing that on Saturday. We'll have a review for you. If you were eagerly awaiting the return of the Ample Hills Creamery at Disney's Boardwalk Resort, plus the debut of their new location at Disney Springs, I'm afraid we have some bad news for you. An Ample Hills spokesperson has stated that the ice cream shop will not be operating any Walt Disney World locations in the near future. The Boardwalk location has been popular since it opened back in 2016, and with the announcement of a second location on the west side at Disney Springs, with construction already underway, this news is definitely disheartening. Although the landing page for the Disney Springs location still says coming soon and the Boardwalk location says temporarily unavailable, there was still hope that these locations might eventually open. Sadly, there is no later date, as the Boardwalk location is set to close permanently, with plans of the Disney Springs location now canceled. Ample Hills Creamery, of course, filed for bankruptcy on March 16th. That was actually the first day the parks were closed. And also right before the Boardwalk location closed on March 20th due to the shutdown. Annual pass holders, it's your lucky day because your 1-month extensions have been processed for your annual passes. If you check online via the My Disney Experience app, you'll notice that the expiration date for your annual pass has now been moved a month over. For example, if your annual pass was set to expire on August 21st, it's now probably going to say September 20th. As a reminder, Walt Disney World recently released full details regarding additional extension options, plus how to seek a cancellation and refund. Check out the full details on our website, and make sure to keep in mind the important August 11th deadline for cancellations and refunds. Cream cheese pretzels are a lesser known but no less beloved Disney park snack. However, the popular food item was notably missing after the reopening of the Walt Disney World theme parks, as many menu changes have occurred across property. These changes have hit many snack kiosks around the parks, including the one outside the Chinese Theater at Hollywood Studios, one that's well known for the cream cheese pretzel. During a trip to the park, while walking by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railways snack kiosk, we noticed a stray bit of receipt paper that flew off the stand, and upon closer inspection, the note was titled Cream Cheese Pretzel Requests and included a tally of the number of guests who had inquired about the cream cheese pretzel. The note tallied 15 guests who had asked, although it did not have a date, so we don't know whether the number reflected requests for that day, for the week, or since the park's reopening, we're not sure. This could simply be something cast members are doing for fun to keep a running tally, or maybe it is something that management is looking into to see how many guests are actually requesting the pretzel before making the final decision whether or not to bring them back. There's a new mask enforcement squad going around the parks to ensure guests keep their masks on at all times. We spotted the new team throughout the day at EPCOT, carrying signage that reminds guests to wear a face covering unless stopped to eat or drink. Cast members will actively remind guests to follow current park rules and keep their face mask on at all times, unless guests are seated or standing off to the side to eat or drink, complying with the updated policy. They may have to rename themselves the Two Caballeros after this one. Earlier this week, during a WDWNT live stream of EPCOT, we noticed that Jose Carioca, the animatronic at the Gran Fiesta tour in the Mexico Pavilion, he's having some problems. Well, now, thanks to Magical News Live on Twitter, we got to see what happened later in the day. In the video, Jose Carioca is seen face down on the ground with his colorful tail feathers up in the air. Oh, boy. The animatronic is seen moving around along the floor of the stage as guests aboard the boat make comments like, "Someone pick him up," and I love when animatronics go wrong. So did I back when I did the maintenance report. We're happy to announce that no guests or anthropomorphic parrots were harmed in the accident, but later on the day, the attraction's maintenance crew came up with a way to disguise the temporarily paralyzed parrot. An update courtesy again of Magical News Live on Twitter. It seems a small ofrenda or altar was set up over the top of the fallen animatronic in the form of various props like a sombrero, woven baskets, and flowers stacked to disguise the scene. When we returned today, Jose was missing. There's no word on when he will return. We expect he will return eventually, but maintenance really needs to pick up at the parks. It's been rough. I'm hoping things are going to improve. An oldish favorite has returned to Satuli Canteen in Pandora, the world of Avatar. The Cheeseburger pods are once again available as an adult meal. They had previously been available when the land opened in Animal Kingdom back in 2017, but were removed afterwards. Since then, they've been available as a single pod and a children's meal, served with chips. Now, guests of all ages can enjoy them as a 2-pod meal once again. The City of Anaheim Planning Commission has approved the final plans for the proposed Disney Vacation Club Tower at the Disneyland Hotel. The committee was overall satisfied with the presentation that Disney gave, along with the amount of details that were given for various aspects of the proposed resort. The tower addition has been met with positive responses from residents nearby as well, especially with the environmental impact that the new tower would bring to the neighborhood. The commission voted for a 7-0 approval of the proposed plan and now sent to the City Council for any further consideration of the matter. Construction has resumed at the Disneyland Resort, and the development process on the 12-story DVC tower at the Disneyland Resort continues on as well. Now that the plans have been approved and we've seen a peek at the concept art and designs for the tower, including the Mickey-themed ink and paint pool, we're eager to see this addition come to life. It was expected to open by 2023, but with the delays caused by the pandemic, this opening date could be pushed back as construction resumes. While the opening of the new Fantasyland expansion at Tokyo Disneyland has been put on hold until further notice, parts of the expansion have had wrappings and other coverings quietly removed, almost as if a tease for what we're missing out on. That includes in Tomorrowland, where a pair of adorable Baymax cat hybrid vending machines were spotted behind planters. Across from the Happy Ride with Baymax, which hasn't opened yet either, the new vending machines come in 2 colors, red and purple. Due to the planter placement, we can only catch a glimpse of the purple machine. The new vending machines are part of a push by the Oriental Land Company to introduce more automated sale opportunities over the next few years, particularly valuable in this era of COVID-19. It seems, though, as of July 22nd, however, the machines are out in the open and ready for guest use, according to popular Japanese blogger Mezzo Mickey. Here you can see both the red and purple variants featuring Baymax dressed up like a kitty, with Mochi from Big Hero 6 lounging on the roof. Run Disney has released an update on the 2020 Disney Wine and Dine Half Marathon, which is transitioning to a virtual race due to the ongoing pandemic. You can read the full details on that on our website. A brand new The Nightmare Before Christmas stocking has arrived in Disney Springs, which might just suit both favorite holidays, Christmas and Halloween. It's Oogie Boogie. This eerie stocking is made out of burlap fabric cut out to depict the Halloween Town villain himself for $29.99. Whether for Christmas or not, this wouldn't look out of place on a fireplace. Say that 5 times fast. From October right through December. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge merchandise is officially coming to a Target in a galaxy near you. The new products are inspired by Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, the popular Star Wars themed land at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort, and are coming soon exclusively to Target and Target.com. Starting August 30th, look for the Trading Outpost collection in stores and online for toys, collectibles, fashion items, books, and more, all expanding on the stories and excitement of Galaxy's Edge. You get a preview on our site of 6 of the new items, including the highly detailed Black Series line of figures and Funko's adorable Pop Bobblehead series. Pre-orders are now open online, so punch it if you want those. Do note that the pre-sales for the $400 Smuggler's Run Millennium Falcon toy are already gone. Yeah, it's pretty neat, though. I definitely need one. Canadians and fans of hockey can dress to impress with a new hockey jersey from the Canada Pavilion at EPCOT. The back of the jersey proudly proclaims Canada with another maple leaf and the EPCOT World Showcase logo beneath it. Jersey is $69.99 in the Canada Pavilion. It has been selling out. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of this show, and as well, our now daily live streams from the parks here at Walt Disney World. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody.
Dreamfinders is WDW News Today's podcast all about the creative culture surrounding Disney parks. Authors, Imagineers, dancers, actors, photographers, filmmakers, and a whole lot more have all stopped by to chat about how Disney has inspired their artistic work.
But I still remember sitting in conference tables and looking across at Michael and Jeffrey Katzenberg and the sort of little 6-year-old inside of me going, what in heaven's name is going on here?
And we're off and running, and Tony needs someone to lay it out for him. And there's no architect available. So the next thing I know, I'm laying out the pavilion.
I got to tell you, I have not enjoyed a podcast so much. It's just a warm conversation, and a warm and intelligent conversation, which you don't find that often in podcasts.
Dreamfinders. Episodes drop every other Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcatcher.